I got the job. You're looking at your new flight attendant 2024.
Make adjustments to its 2024 plan because of slowing growth. The airline has stopped hiring pilots and flight attendants, among others. Make adjustments to its 2024 plan because of slowing growth. The airline has stopped hiring pilots and flight attendants, among others, and Southwest expects to end the year with lower headcount compared to 2023.
This could last for several years. Financially for Southwest, it's another hit. It's another negative outcome that the public's going to see.
Ron McCallum is a pilot and aviation attorney who has been watching this story unfold. Southwest is making adjustments to its flight schedules in the second half of the year and will reduce capacity by at least 1 percentage point in 2024 compared to 2023 due to aircraft delivery delays. The company expects to get fewer plane deliveries from Boeing in the months to come than previously anticipated.
I got the job. You're looking at your new flight attendant 2024. What? 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 I got the freaking job. They let me know at the end of my interview. They literally let me know. I don't know how to feel. I'm excited. This is obviously going to be a huge change for me. I'm doing the thing that I'm about to do the thing that I love, and that's travel. That's my passion. I'm a young, single, beautiful woman. I'm about to travel and live my best life. No more dealing with those customers on the phones. Oh my God, I just can't wait to do the training. I can't wait to get my outfits. Now, basically, I just wanted to kind of explain the process. I did not record a lot because I wasn't gonna. Hey girlies, welcome back to the channel. My name is Janae Ave if you are new here. If you're not, hey girl, welcome back. Usually I say you kind of know what's going on, but based off this video, I don't even know what's going on. It's hard for me to just sit up here and talk about what's happening and my feelings and how everything transpired to this point. I don't understand it. So if some of you have been following kind of my journey, I applied to become a flight attendant with that specific company almost a year ago. It'll be a year in April. And it's been a long process. I recently actually went for my interview back in January, at the end of January, so January 29th, and I got the CJO right on the spot. This was my first airline that I applied to, and I got it, or at least I thought I got it. I got my CJO, and then I actually received an email from this specific airline last Friday. Let me actually pull it up. And I'll probably include part of the email on the screen as well, so you all can kind of get an idea. But it simply said, an update to your flight attendant application. Again, this was last Friday. It says you'll receive an email from yada yada yada, and then it'll have the subject line that says, my specific airline, contingent offer of employment with your contingent offer letter in the coming weeks. This will initiate your employment screening process, which takes typically about 2 to 4 weeks. So I received that email on Friday, and then I get another email on Tuesday. So just a few days later, right? Not even a week later. And so I'm thinking it's that, okay, let me go ahead and check this email because they most likely want to do my background check, my fingerprinting, whatever that they need to do that's required. I'm thinking that this is what this email is. No, it says important notice, update to your flight attendant application. I'm gonna go ahead and include it on the screen. but basically they say we're no longer continuing classes for the rest of 2024. It's only March at this point. It's only March. We have 9 months left of the year. Like at what point did you just figure this out? I don't think so. I don't think so. I find that hard to believe that such a huge company like this one would wait to the last minute and didn't know there were other issues going on prior to even continuing to do interviews. Like, again, my interview was January 29th. From my understanding and from doing a little bit of research, people who got their CJOs last year, November and December of 2023, have been let go as well. Why did you guys continue to do interviews? Like, I don't understand that. And it just kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. I'm not too sure how this industry works. This is all new for me, but it just puts a bad taste in my mouth because basically I feel like that email says you're gonna have to reapply when that position is open again. I don't feel that people who got their CJOs should need to reply for the position. We should have an automatic seat, or someone should give us a call saying, hey, are you still interested in this position? What happens if, you know, anything can happen when you're trying to apply for a job, specifically for flight attendant. We had problems when our application was open. The site shut down. Not everyone was able to get into it. There were certain specific hours that you have to actually apply for the position. And if you missed that cutoff, that was it. Like, try again. But the fact that, you know, this has been a year process already to me, which was super long, you know, it did take a while, but I was being positive. I'm just like, you know what? It's really worth it. I want to be a flight attendant, so I'm gonna wait it out and do whatever I need to do. But I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed. I feel let down. I feel like, you know, my time was wasted in a sense because all I did was get an email and a phone call. And I had my CJO. Like, I can understand if they were still deciding, well, you know, we're gonna let you know if you get the job, if we give you an offer. I had my offer and I just felt like it was stripped away from me, and I worked my butt off to even get to that point. I made sacrifices just to get to that point. And so just knowing that, hey, you know, yeah, no, psych, we're gonna take that back. Yo, CJO, we're gonna take that back. So I've already kind of went through my emotions. I cried, I was angry, I was disappointed. I was just like, is this you know, do I want to work for a company like this who just lets me know in an email, and then a recruiter calls me saying, you know, I know this is disappointing news. You think? You know, and then leaving my other job. But I didn't leave my other job just because I got this one. That was more so for my health, the benefit of my mental and physical health is why I left the other job. But just knowing I had something lined up, it was like, cool, because I don't believe in quitting a job and then you have nothing lined up. That don't make no sense. So the fact that I was under the impression that I had a job, and now it's just like, well, you know what? Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. We do apologize for the inconvenience and whatever you might have done, but you know, maybe 2025. But just watching that little news clip, and that lawyer was like, you know, this could be years. Yeah, we're not wasting time. So I am going to kind of rethink things, and yeah, that makes sense. Rethink things, right? It just doesn't sound right coming out of my mouth. I don't know why. I'm gonna rethink things and kind of see what I want to do, what direction I want to take. If you know, I don't want this to discourage me to the point where I don't want to become a flight attendant, but it definitely opened my eyes. If this is how the industry is, I don't know if it's best for me. I'm a person who does take a risk, but I do like my stability. And this was very unstable to me. And if this industry, if this is what it's about, I don't know if this is for me. I don't know. because this was a lot. Like, this was a lot. So I don't know, but I did just kind of I wanted to give an update because this kind of blew my mind. I've already cried for about 48 hours. I told myself, you got 48 hours, sis. You can boo-hoo, weep, you know, feel woe is me, you know, and you have every right to be honest, because this was not on you. Like, this had nothing to do with me at all. I can understand if I did something where, you know, something came back where it's like, nah, we can't offer you the position because of this information that we discovered. No, none of that. It was none of that. So I did allow myself to kind of grieve, and I'm not going to like dwell on it. It's happened. You can't cry over spilled milk, babe, because it's spilled already. Like, it's a done deal. So yeah, we're just gonna move on. I'm gonna stay positive. It is what it is. Like, what can you do? You know, what can you do? So if I want to become a flight attendant, of course, there are other airlines. The fact that this was the first airline that I applied for ever and I got the job says a lot. So it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And I never know what or why this happened. I even asked God, like, I prayed and I was just like, can I get an answer? Like, is this just not for me? I know it's all about timing, God's timing, but I was confused. So, you know, I'm just going to continue to be positive and do my thing because, you know, I like to make my money. I mean, life is not all about money, but again, I'm a stable girly, so I like stability. So we just gonna get to it. And you know, I will look back on this one day and maybe I'll be like, oh wow, you know, I wanted to go and move in this direction, but it wasn't the direction for me. You know, it wasn't the direction for me. So we're gonna go ahead and move on. But I'm just curious for if there's any flight attendants who watch or who stumbled upon this video. Has this ever happened before? Do you know someone that this has happened to? Like, I need some thoughts. I need something. I need something. But yeah, we're just gonna move on with life and keep this smile because there are other opportunities and I'm going to just search for them, of course. So yeah. But anywho, we're not going to talk about this anymore. I just wanted to kind of give an update because I know I posted it on my YouTube and my TikTok as well. I posted a picture of me basically saying I got my CJO. But we're going to go ahead and move on with this vlog. And yeah, literally move on. So I actually washed my hair and I put a whole bunch of gel. Ooh, I'm spitting. I put a whole bunch of gel in it, y'all. I feel like my hair texture is just all over the place. Like, I don't even know. I honestly don't know. But I did want to bring you all over here because I got some things from Sephora. And I want to show you that. They're really mowing the lawn. They're really mowing everything. I don't know why I brought you all over here. There we go. I don't know why I brought you all over there. I'll just show you. Okay. So I ended up, no. Why? Like, why? Why is that piece of hair so short? I don't know. Okay. So I ended up purchasing some things from Sephora and then just wanted to do like a little Sephora haul for the girlies. So I ended up buying this. Let me see what this is. How do I not know what it is? I bought it. It's an eyeshadow palette. There we go. It is so pretty. Look at the packaging on that. The gold, the browns. It's so pretty. So this is the Pyrite palette. So they're based off of gems. There we go. They're based off of little gems. They had a jade. They had different like crystals or whatever. So let me go ahead and pull this out. I mean, look at that. So pretty. Just so freaking pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and open it. And look how pretty those shades are. Let me see if I can take this off really quick to actually show. Look at how pretty. I mean, just look. Isn't that so gorgeous? And then it has a mirror. Like, it literally has a mirror. That's so freaking pretty. So I don't use eyeshadow, but I do want to start getting into it a little bit more. I used to have some eyeshadow in the past, but literally never used it. But since we're about to revamp me, sis. So just get ready. We not looking busted no more in these vlogs. That's a done deal. So I don't know how to do eyeshadow, but I'm definitely gonna look it up on TikTok because the tutorials on there will have you looking flawless. So this is Sephora's brand. I ended up getting this. I don't know how much this costs, but I most likely will include it in the description. And then I also got this facial razor here. So I want to start doing my own dermaplaning, and that's basically where you shave the Bella hairs off of your face with a little peach fuzz off of your face. And then I hear it has your makeup looking flawless when you actually do your makeup and you don't have those little Bella hairs or peach fuzz hairs. And then also when you're washing your face and doing your facial routine and the products that you use, it actually penetrates deeper into the skin when you don't have those hairs, which makes sense because I feel like a lot of the product would actually adhere to the little Bella hairs. So I'm going to be using this. However, just a disclaimer, I think that when people start, you know, shaving your face, it's important to know whether or not you have PCOS and to kind of test your hormones. So I'm actually in the process of doing that first, because what I don't want to happen is I don't want myself to dermaplane my face and then next thing you know, my hair is growing everywhere. It's a certain condition. I will include it. I just don't want to butcher the name, but I believe it starts with an H, and I believe it's an abnormal growth of hair. And I know a lot of girlies with PCOS do have that. So I am having my gynecologist actually test and run tests and doing blood work just to make sure I am in the clear, because if I end up having PCOS, then I don't want to use this and I will be returning this since I never used it before. But one thing I like about this, the Sephora brand, is it does come with 3 additional razors. I don't know if you can see them, but there are 1, 2, 3. So I can easily change these out if need be. I didn't want to do the plastic, so that's why I just got this one from Sephora. And then I also got some lip gloss. I love my lip gloss, and spring is here and then summer is around the corner. So I did want to go and get this coral colored lip gloss. I mean, look at it. Just look at it. I don't know if they can like see. Look at how pretty that is. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if y'all can like see, but it's truly a coral color. Oh my gosh. I don't know what's going on. This is also Sephora's brand, and it was pretty reasonable as far as price. I believe it was $12, 12 or less. I don't know. It's not really showing up that pretty coral color on the camera, but when I do my makeup and I wear that, I will show the girlies, of course. And this is in the shade. I need to start getting better with this. Okay, so glossed is Sephora's line, obviously, and then the shade is in Confident 35. So 35 is the number, and then Confident is the name of the shade. I cannot wait to use that. And then I ended up getting this liner, this lip liner. So one of the Sephora girlies who works there, don't cut off. Sorry, my camera's so rude. I was talking and it just was like, you're done. So one of the Sephora girlies actually told me this is a dupe for MAC's, what is it called? Chestnut. Okay, so this is a dupe for MAC's Chestnut, and this lip liner is in the shade, it's brown, but it's called Molasses. That's the shade name, and then number 17. So Molasses number 17 is a dupe for MAC's Chestnut. So if you don't want to break the bank and go to MAC and pay for like a $20 lip liner, we'll see if this works. She says it's a dupe, so I trusted her and I got it. Just haven't used it yet. And is this also Sephora's line? Yeah, Sephora's line. So I got that. And then pretty much everything is Sephora's line. Okay, Sephora, I see you. And then I also ended up getting this colorful gloss bomb here, which I thought it was a really pretty. It really reminded me of honey, but it does have some shimmer inside of this lip gloss, I believe. Yes. So it's like a gold shimmer. Let me see if I can take this off so you all can see the actual shimmer in here. Look at how pretty that is. I don't know if you can see the glitter in there, but it's a really pretty shade. It literally reminds me of honey, and I can't wait to use this. But the worker there, she told me that this is also a really good lip gloss, and it's in the shade Wildflower, number 39. So I cannot wait to use this. I don't know. I need to go somewhere. That's what I need to do. I need to go somewhere. I think for our next little outing, when I actually get out and look good, I want to go to the art museum. So we can do that, take some cute pictures. But that will conclude my Sephora haul. So cute, too, the little bag. I'm really proud of myself because I didn't go too crazy, but I did get some stuff that I want to try. Now, girlies, I actually purchased some hair. What? I purchased some clip-ins. And I'm waiting for them to be sent to me. But when I tell you, yeah, the days are over for me looking busted on this camera. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. But I had to get my life together, so I think that played a role, and it was just a lot of stressful stuff. But there's still no excuse. I feel like when you look good, you feel good. You do good. I mean, you are good. Like, what's good? So I definitely want to get back to that because I'm used to looking good and like taking care of myself. But I feel like ever since I got to Texas, that just went downhill, and I don't know why. So we're gonna run that back, and we're gonna start over just so we look good. So I will definitely record once I get my clip-ins, and I think I'm gonna do a TikTok video as well to kind of, you know, do a little something. But if you don't follow my TikTok, go ahead and follow your girl because I'm actually now starting to post on there. So definitely check it out. And I will see you all in a couple of days so I can get myself together mentally after all of this because it was a lot. So I will see you all soon.